Welcome to this week's episode of Operation Support Local. I am your host, Derek Fage. So happy to be bringing you a brand new episode this week, and we are focusing on Black-owned businesses in our community. And coincidentally, they're all Black women-owned businesses. And we start off with Paula. She owns Curly Hair Designs in Britannia. This is a fantastic location, a wonderful community. As a matter of fact, I already picture myself in the spring and summer seeing that beautiful beach view and everyone gathering outside and enjoying the great outdoors. Well, we speak to Paula and find out why she's so passionate about her industry.
When it came to opening the business, because I was so young, there was a lot that I didn't know about management, financial management, management of people, all around management, I think is the word that I always come back to. I think that I always had a passion and I knew that I wanted to create a space for people to get their hair done, but I had no idea, even having studied business management, what it really took to open a business as well as sustain a successful business. So in 2014, I was actually working with Angela Sutcliffe. She was my business coach at the time, and she was like, what's your niche? Like, what separates you from other salons? And when we started to really dig, it was the curls. It was the fact that we work with all curl types: curly, kinky, wavy, coily, which is how we identify our curl types. And then you have straight hair as well, of course. But you know, more than 70% of the world has some sort of curl pattern to their hair. And we just realized that that was not being addressed. It wasn't something we learned about in school. So I've went to the States and I traveled all over to kind of gain the information that I have now to be able to share it with our clients and as well as with other stylists. So in March when it came, I thought it was gonna last, a week, 2 weeks, through, I think it started off at 2 weeks. And I was like, cool, I have 2 weeks to just relax, that's fine. So I was actually in a position where I was not happy, so to say, but I was a little bit happy, to be honest, just because of what I was experiencing personally. Now, when that extension started to happen, it was not a great feeling. It was very uncomfortable not knowing how I was going to support myself financially. I remember, the messages back and forth with clients of trying to move things around, and everybody was on edge of just the unknown. And so it brought me to a place of kind of seeking a lot of things within myself when it came to how do you remain at peace with the unknown? How do you continue to make moves not knowing when those moves can actually be made? So it really challenged a lot personally. Will I say that there's been challenges for myself as a Black woman business? I'm sure that there have been. That's just not my focus. I really choose to focus on how can I create impact regardless. How do I speak to the people who want to listen, and how do I engage with the people who are now ready to listen, while not staying too focused on the people who are not there yet, because there's still a lot of people that are not there. I believe in creating my own table, and that's where Curls Understood, the academies, come in. The hair schools did not know how to teach me about, the hair that I have on my head or any curly hair type, if for that matter. In the hair school books, we're taught to straighten hair, to straighten my hair type. And so coming from a place of wanting everybody to embrace and love what they look like when you see yourself in the mirror, it's been a really big blessing to just come from that space and move with that energy with all my intention and all my heart, and just believe that there is a world where people can acknowledge that we're different. We have different skin tones. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm so excited about the Academy. It's something that I started, and I launched it during the pandemic. So I've been teaching for a number of years. I've been educating for a number of years. I educated at Algonquin. I've educated at Versailles Hair Academy. And I've also educated in my own space, in this space and my old space up on Greenbank. And so it was just a continuum of what, I've been doing for these years. When we have a client in our chair, it's not just about making your hair look great. It's about how do you go home and take what we've just taught you and emulate that. So now with a world where people want to quote unquote be diverse and inclusive, what does that really look like in a salon setting? And for me, it looks like being able to invite any curl type, any hair type, really, because I can take care of straight hair types just as well as, I can take care of curls. I'm just focused on the curls. So I invite stylists into that space of learning about curls, kinks, coils, and waves. I also invite our clients into that space, for those who are still not, didn't get enough information behind the chair and just want to learn more, as well as parents and kids. We have a lot of mixed culture children that are coming up in this day and age, and we need to let them know that it's okay to love yourself how you came, and there's no mistakes made on, you. And so we like to start from very early ages of teaching self-love and self-care, because our hair is a part of self-care. In the same way we brush our teeth, in the same way we take a shower, we must also take care of our hair. Thank you so much for the opportunity to let more people know that we are here and we cater to all curl types regardless of what you look like on the outside. We got you.